stay within 5 minutes. Dr. RAJSHREE Kesham is the Vice President for the Association of Métis in America and a PhD in sociology, specializing in gender studies. She is a former UNESCO researcher and is a fervent advocate for social justice and empowering marginalized communities and inspiring positive social change. Please welcome Dr. RAJSHREE Kesham.
Kurum Jerry. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished members of Congress and esteemed guests. The gathering today is of profound importance. We are united by a shared purpose to address a matter that strikes at the core of our democratic values and the foundations of our great nation. There is a concerning rise of Asian hate, particularly incidents of Indian hate, Hindu phobia, and anti-Hindu bigotry across the United States and Canada. It is our duty to confront this wave of prejudice and hatred to ensure the rights and dignity of all citizens are protected, irrespective of their faith or creed. In Manipur, a state in the northeastern corner of India, violent clashes broke out on May 3, 2023. The conflict between two ethnic communities, the Meiteis and the Kukis, has continued for nearly 6 months. The senseless violence has cast a dark shadow over our beautiful state and taken countless lives of innocent civilians. Over 180 lives have been lost, more than 60,000 people have been displaced, and around 350 relief camps have been set up. It is crucial that we approach this situation with urgency, wisdom, and a commitment to peace and unity. In a classic example of Hindu phobia, the ethnic conflict between the Meitei and the Kukis has been projected as a religious one. Efforts have been made to portray this communal conflict in reductionist terms, projected to the world as a Hindu majority prosecuting the Christian minority. This oversimplification not only ignores the complex social fabric of Manipur, but also heightens tensions. The majority-minority debate should be examined in terms of the intersectionality of time, space, and context. For example, Christians are a minority in India, but they are a majority in the northeastern region of India. In Manipur, as per the 2011 India census, Hindus comprise 41.39% of the population, while Christians constitute 41.29%. The difference in population is only 0.10%. This is alarming when one considers the fact that the population of Hindus in Manipur, as per the 2001 census, was 62%. When the 2024 census comes out, Hindu could be at 30% or even less. Furthermore, within the Hindu community of Manipur, there are other ethnicities including Punjabis, Biharis, Tamilians, Nepalis, and more. Similarly, the Christian community is comprised of Nagas, Kukis, and also Meiteis. This diversity is not a source of division, but a testament to the harmonious coexistence that has characterized Manipur for generations. In recent time, there has been an alarming surge in attempt to exploit the Manipur conflict as a platform for propagating Hindu hate. This disturbing trend has found traction among certain factions within the Kuki Baptist community in the United States, who have strategically exploited religious sentiments to further their divisive agenda. What is even more concerning is the convergence of some radical Islamist groups in the United States who have appropriated and aligned themselves with this cause. They perceive this situation as a prime opportunity to tarnish the image of Hindus on a global scale. These groups have gone to great lengths to actively suppress the voice of the Meitei community, stifling the attempts to bring forth a balanced perspective. This suppression has taken various forms, including concerted efforts to form alliances, exclude our narratives, and conduct campaigns against Hindus. Attempts have been made to silence our voices on various global platforms. For instance, representatives of the Meitei community were invited to the Congressional briefing on violence in Manipur and Haryana on September 30 at the 2044 Raven House office building in Washington, D.C. However, 2 days before the event, we were disinvited with an excuse that I quote, "Due to a mix-up with room reservations, our room has been changed and we can no longer accept more speakers." This response came from Mr. Alexander Gonzalez Hotbrain of the Indian American Muslim Council, who co-sponsored the Congressional briefing. In an effort to simplify the ongoing crisis between two tribal communities merely as a religious clash and to malign the Hindu image, the real cause of the conflict has been completely ignored. Beneath the surface is a complex web of internecine conflict marked by violence, mistrust, and social political tensions in a deadly trifecta of militancy, narcotics, and illegal infiltration, which poses significant threats to India's national security. The Honorable Home Minister of India, Shri Amit Shah, conveyed to the Indian Parliament that political instability in Myanmar had prompted thousands of refugees to flee into Manipur across a porous border. The Meitei diaspora in the United States has devoted extensive effort to challenge the misrepresentation and disinformation propaganda, wherein our community has been demonized because majority of us happens to be Hindus. We hope that Hinduphobia ends. We hope that the senseless violence in Manipur ends, and look forward to a solution. It is our sincere aspiration that any existing biases or apprehensions towards Hindus are mitigated and that a constructive resolution is achieved. This would pave the way for the commencement of a process centered on healing, rejuvenation, and reconstruction in Manipur. Thank you everyone for giving us the opportunity to tell our story and for patiently listening to our narrative that has been occluded in silence since May. Thank you.